How does Smart DNS work and what is it used for? I'm going to show you quickly now how Smart DNS works and how it can, using Smart DNS technology, can actually transform your online experience. And what's more, it can do it sitting in the background. You hardly even know it's there. So let me explain. Now, apologies if you know this stuff, but it helps show how Smart DNS works. So what is DNS? Well, basically it's the internet's address book. DNS stands for Domain Name System, and it's the fundamental infrastructure that translates all those human readable website names like example.com into those dotty IP addresses that computers can understand and process. It's best to think of DNS as the internet's phone book. You type the name in and it finds the corresponding numerical address. Your ISP's DNS server is usually the one you're using. You probably never remember setting up. It's set up automatically usually. And whatever Wi-Fi connection you use probably is pointing at a certain DNS. So it controls where you visit, really. So what is Smart DNS? Why is it different? Well, it basically allows you to reroute your location without actually changing it. Now, to explain, Smart DNS intercepts your DNS requests. So when I want to go to bbc.com, Smart DNS will intercept my DNS requests and reroute them through strategically positioned servers in different regions around the world. So it does this to hide your location, because if I'm going to the BBC, it won't work unless I'm in the UK. Smart DNS knows that, and it will reroute your connection through a UK server just to get it working. It masks your apparent location by changing how the websites interpret your DNS queries. It doesn't actually modify your IP address. It doesn't encrypt your connection. It works similar to a VPN, but it doesn't have that encryption layer, and it's much less intrusive. It basically gives you seamless access, allowing you to access geo-restricted content, such as, for instance, I commonly use it to watch the US version of Netflix. My Netflix account points normally at the UK, but I have got Smart DNS pointing at the US version of Netflix, which has got more films on it. Okay, so how Smart DNS works, a very simple example. So you don't need to know this, it's the technical process. But I don't know if about you, but I kind of like to understand what my computer's doing. So basically, when you're using Smart DNS, your device sends a DNS request to the Smart DNS server, just like it would any other DNS server, asking it to give me the website address. The Smart DNS server does one of two things. It looks in a list, and if it's a geo-blocked site like Netflix or BBC or ABC or something like that, or Amazon Prime, the Smart DNS server will check to see if it is a geo-blocked site. If a geo-blocking is detected, it then returns the IP address of a proxy server located in the allowed region. So instead of you going directly to, say, the BBC or Netflix, it'll send you to a proxy server in the right country. So for BBC, I have to be in the UK. If I wasn't in the UK, it would say, oh, right, go this way. And it will send you through a UK server just to hide your location. When your content is unlocked, when you've got all the approvals, it just forwards the data directly. So there's no real overhead that it is with a VPN server. Now, let me just show you quickly how you set it up. This is my Smart DNS account. Now, this is using something called Smart DNS Proxy. If you want to use Smart DNS Proxy, there's a free trial below. It is genuinely free. You can use it for 2 weeks. Don't have to put a credit card in or anything like that. And this is it, basically. This is the configuration C. Now, I'm going to blur this out just to hide my IP address. But basically, you get it. You have to change your DNS servers so that they are smart ones instead of the default ones that you normally use. It doesn't cause any problems. And then you have to activate your IP address. Now, this is basically saying I've got an account, so the Smart DNS servers knows you're a registered user. And then you can see, you can configure all these different regions. So I've got Amazon Prime pointing at United Kingdom because I'm in the UK and I want to use the UK Amazon Prime. I could change it to the US version if I wanted to watch US Prime Video. I can see I've got BBC set at BBC, and these channel groups here are all set at different things. I've got, as I mentioned earlier, I've got Netflix set at United States, so because they have more films. So anytime my computer, this computer, goes to Netflix, and instead of sending me to the UK, it sends me to the US version, and it all works seamlessly. So what is Smart DNS used for? Well, it's streaming, really. It's not much use for anything else. But typical things, people use it for bypassing geo restrictions. Remember, it only works on sites that are pre-configured. But Smart DNS Proxy, the one I use, has nearly I think it's got about 300 streaming sites set up to it. And they will actually add new streaming sites if you want. So you've got Netflix, Disney, Amazon Prime, BBC iPlayer. A lot of people use it for BBC iPlayer. And it has the advantage, really, of it. A big advantage is, as opposed to a VPN, is you can all you need to do is change the DNS server. So you can change it on your smart TV or a media streamer box or a games console. All of those devices, you couldn't install a VPN because you can't install the software easily. And it generally has superior speeds. So it doesn't have the encryption layer, so you'll get faster streaming speeds, and it doesn't send all the traffic through a VPN server. It just does a little cheat at the beginning when you're talking to the geoblock servers. So this is basically the same thing, really. Smart DNS, it's faster speeds, no encryption. There's no protection either. You don't get any security whatsoever on Smart DNS. It's just there to access streaming sites. It works brilliantly on things like smart TVs and non-computer devices, let's say. The VPN approach will encrypt all your data and give you privacy and security. It may reduce streaming speeds, but in my experience, VPN doesn't slow it down that much. So if all you want to do is to watch the BBC from France or US Netflix from Germany or something like that, Smart DNS works well. I should have one caveat, is you have to activate your IP address on each device, so the account only works with a single IP address, so it doesn't work great for moving around a lot. So if you were traveling on a mobile phone, it's terrible for a mobile phone because the IP address changes. And you have to keep activating the account. So I wouldn't use Smart DNS on something like that, or you'll drive yourself crazy. And that's basically it. Smart DNS. I can recommend Smart DNS Proxy below. Give it a try, even if you have it for 2 weeks. If you do like it, support them. It costs peanuts to use, and they're very helpful, guys. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.